All right, we are live. Yeah, correct,
Yeah,
Yash?
we are like, you must have also got a pop-up.
Perfect. Okay. Welcome to today's quiz.
Yeah.
Today's the first quiz, which is the sports quiz, and we are with our top eight, and these top eight will be fighting out to become the winners of the first Bluelearn quiz. And and we'll start with the rules. All the questions will be on buzzer, and the participants will have to keep their cameras on at all times. And the last point is the organizer will have no control over the participants' connectivity. Therefore, they have to use hassle-free internet devices for seamless completion of the quiz. The point system is fairly simple. We have plus 100 for a correct answer, minus 100 for a wrong answer, since it is on buzzer. And we have add-ons as well. The add-ons are meant to make it more interesting for the participants as well as the viewers. The add-ons are, there is one red card which the participants can use throughout the quiz, which has double the points. So they can double the points while answering the quiz. And they also have the risk of losing the same amount of points. So suppose if a participant says red card and follow it up with their answer, they get 200 points, but they also have the risk of losing those 200 points. And then there is a yellow card, which is a safety card, which can be used by the participants where they are not sure of the answer, but they want to take a chance. So they can say yellow card and then follow it up with their answer so that they don't lose out the points, but they get plus 100. All right. I hope everyone is ready with their buzzers, and the buzzer is also ready. And we'll start with the quiz. I hope there's no questions regarding the rules. We'll start with the quiz. Perfect. For those joining in on our YouTube and also in the meeting, we have the quiz club, which is available on the Bluelearn website under the quiz, under the clubs tab, where you can join the club. And we have multiple quizzes happening this season. We have the sports quiz, which is today, and we saw a good turnout of participants, out of which top 8 are here in the meeting today. We have the next quiz, which is the business quiz happening in October. We have the cyber quiz happening in November. We have the mathematics quiz happening in December, and we have the general quiz happening in January. A good season lined up for all the quizzers and those who want to learn quizzing and want to learn the art of quizzing. Join in the club. There's a WhatsApp group. There's a Discord channel where we have daily questions where you can answer the questions and get a chance to win Bluelearn coins. And the Bluelearn coins can be redeemed in the Bluelearn store as well. All right, enough of the rules, enough of the preface. Let's start with the quiz. We have the first question coming up. The buzzers will be unlocked as soon as the question is there on the screen. Have a good look at the question, only press the buzzer. There is negatives, so make sure you're not losing out too many points while answering the questions. All right, the buzzers are ready, and we have 15 seconds on the buzzer. You have 5 seconds after pressing the buzzer, so make sure you're ready with your answers before pressing. Okay, we'll start with the first question on your screen now. Identify the person associated with this image. We have a first person who has buzzed for the answer. The person is Pushkar. Pushkar, could you unmute yourself and answer the question, please?
So I would like to use yellow card.
All right.
When I buzzed by mistake.
All right. Have a go at the answer.
Nope.
No. Okay. All right. Perfect use of the yellow card right at the beginning by Pushkar. The answer is, we have the safety slide just in case I double click. The answer is Rafael Nadal. So this is his logo. This is his brand, which he has of its own. So the answer was Rafael Nadal. Good job.
Excuse me, Arnav.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. I pressed this buzzer second, so it doesn't pass on to me, is it?
No, it doesn't pass. It doesn't pass. The question collapses on the first person. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Perfect. The buzzers are now cleared off. The timer is reset. The second question coming up on your screen. Now, identify the sporting club. This is the logo of a sporting club, and you have to identify it from the image. We have one person buzzing in pretty quickly. We have Ambarish with the answer. Ambarish, could you unmute yourself and answer the question?
Yeah, I'll go for the yellow card.
All right.
Is it? Well, I'm not. Is it Milan?
It isn't Milan. I could see why you went with it, but the answer isn't Milan. It is the Pisa Sporting Club. Okay. So the workaround would be this image, which is the Leaning Tower of Pisa, if you look carefully. And this is one of the questions which brings the aha moment. Wow, what a question. And this is the Pisa Sporting Club. You used a yellow card, am I right?
Yeah, I did.
All right, perfect. No negatives, Yash, for Ambarish and Pushkar, both on the second question. All right. All are on zero right now. Make sure you're taking your chances as well. 25 questions, 23 to go. All right. The buzzers are clear. Make sure you're ready with your buzzer. And the next question on your screen now. Identify the gentleman to the left of Saurav Ganguly, or our favorite Dada. Identify this person on the left of Dada. Fairly recent in the news. If you have been following the news, very recent. We have one person going in on the buzzer. It is Parthib with the buzzer. Parthib, your answer.
I would like to use a yellow card.
All right.
Is it Greg Chappell? Greg Chappell is my answer.
No, a good use of the yellow card. It is coming in handy of everyone. It isn't Greg Chappell. The answer is Geoffrey Boycott, and it was fairly recent in the news. So the news had come that Geoffrey Boycott, commonly he used to call Saurav Ganguly as the Prince of Calcutta. So Saurav Ganguly is known as the Prince of Calcutta, and Geoffrey Boycott was the person who called him that. So everyone calls him Prince of Calcutta now. So they both met during the England versus India test match, and they were caught having a chat during the match. All right. Good use of the yellow card. Three of you using yellow card pretty well. All right. Moving on to the next question. The buzzer is ready to be used. 3 questions down, 22 to go. We'll move on to the next question now. Identify the sports person from their merchandise. So this is a merchandise of a fairly popular person, and identify the sports person from this image. We have 4 people going in, but the first person was Bhanu. Bhanu, could I get your answer, please?
Novak Djokovic.
Yes, it is indeed Novak Djokovic. First 100 should have taken the red card, but no worries. First 100 and goes to Bhanu. Yash, make sure you're giving
100 points, right?
Yes, 100 points.
Bhanu, right?
Yes, Bhanu.
Cool.
Perfect. Good crack. This is the merchandise of Novak Djokovic. The other 4 who had buzzed in, I hope you were going in the right direction. But yeah, this is the merchandise of Novak Djokovic. Perfect. A mix of tennis questions, cricket questions. Let's see which is next. We have the buzzer cleared up, and the next question on your screen now. Identify this sport from this image. As you can see on the image, there are 3-4 people playing a sport. Identify, I want the name of the sport. All right, we have 4 people again on the buzzer. We have Sridhar with the first buzz. What is the answer, Sridhar?
I would like to use the yellow card.
All right, perfect. Go on.
Curling.
It is indeed curling. Good use of the yellow card if you weren't sure of the answer, but it is indeed curling. Plus 100 to you, Yash. Sridhar gets plus 100. It is indeed curling. As you can see, it's not a common sport, and I wanted to keep it here in the quiz so that more people get to know curling. All right, moving on to the next question. The buzzers are cleared up, and the next question on your screen now. Identify the person who is featured in this image fighting Superman. So this was a comic released way back, and I want the person who is fighting Superman. Yes, Bhanu with the first buzz. What is the answer, Bhanu?
Muhammad Ali.
It is indeed Muhammad Ali. Again, a plus 100 to Bhanu. Muhammad Ali, it is featured in this magazine fighting Superman. And we have, it's there, his quote, "If my mind can conceive it and my heart can believe it, then I can achieve it." What a legend he was indeed. Perfect answer by Bhanu. He gets another plus 100, moves on to the lead, leading with plus 200. The others, no worries. There are a lot of questions to be answered. Make sure you're on the buzzer, and Bhanu can mute himself. All right, perfect. The buzzers are now clear. The next question on your screen now. Identify the sport from its scoring sheet. So I want you to look very closely on the scoring sheet and identify the sport which uses this scoring sheet. We have the first person buzzing in, which is Ambarish. Ambarish, what is your answer?
Is it golf?
It is indeed golf. Perfect, perfect. Plus 100 to you. It is indeed golf. And if you look very closely, there are a lot of hints in this image. There's the holes won, holes lost, then the handicap, and this is known as the Stableford method of scoring in golf. So perfect answer by Ambarish. Great buzz, and should have taken the red card, but no worries. Just the 7th question right now. He gets a plus 100. Yash, Ambarish gets a plus 100, and the buzzer is open for the next question, which is on your screen now. Which cricketing term originates from the French word meaning not equal? Which cricketing term originates from the French word meaning not equal? What could it be? No one on the buzzer. 10 more seconds on the buzzer, and then we'll close the buzzer and the question collapses. Take your guesses, guys. Perfect. Sarthak, going on the buzzer. What is your answer, Sarthak?
Yellow card and umpire.
All right. It is indeed umpire. Good use of the yellow card again, if you weren't sure. It is indeed umpire, and umpire is the word which originates from the French word which means not equal. So perfect answer to the cricket question. I'm resetting the buzzer. Plus 100 to who was it?
Parthak.
I think it was okay. Parthak gets a plus 100. Yash.
Parthak.
Yeah. Sarthak, or Sarthak, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Plus 100 to him. The next question on your screen now. Identify the games from its logo. So this is a logo of a certain event. I want you to identify the game from the logo. We have 3 people buzzing in, and the first person is Bhanu. Bhanu, could you answer this question?
Yellow card.
Okay.
Is it Olympics?
Could you repeat your answer?
Olympics. I know it's missing 2 rings.
I wouldn't.
Yellow card. Yeah.
All right. Perfect use of the yellow card. I give you that. But I wouldn't put an Olympics question straight out with the three circles. But good one on the yellow card. You're not losing any points. But the answer is Mediterranean Games. So this is the logo of the Mediterranean Games, which happens every three years, where the Mediterranean countries participate in these games. All right, perfect use of the yellow card again. by Bhanu. And moving on to the next question on your screen now. Identify the person who would be associated with this image. So I wanted to identify a person from this image. Look very closely and you should be able to answer this question. No one going on the buzzer. Okay, Atul has gone for the buzzer. And Atul, what's your answer?
I would like to use yellow card.
All right.
I think it's Roger Federer.
It is indeed Roger Federer. Perfect. Plus 100 to Atul on this question. This is a coin which was issued for Roger Federer, featuring him. This is the front end and this is the back side of the coin. So this was a coin released. Perfect one. Good crack, Atul. And I'm clearing the buzzer for the next question. But I think before that, we will have a score check, which will help us understand what is the scenario of the quiz and who is leading and what is to be done for the next coming questions. So Yash, could you please share your screen, which has the
Actually,
scores?
I won't be able to share the screen because there's power cut and I'm on my mobile net. So So Amrish has 100 points. Bhanu has 200. Atul has 100 points. Sridhar has also 100 points, and Sarthak is also at 100 points. Parthiv, Pushkar, and Swagat are at 0 points.
All right.
And other than Swagat, everyone has used their yellow cards.
All right. Perfect.
I have a question. How many questions are left?
So we are done with 10 questions. We have 15 questions left in today's final. 15 questions to go. All right. Another 15 questions coming your way on the buzzer. Nowhere else. You have to press the buzzer and use your cards wisely and end up winning the quiz. Perfect. We have the next question coming on your screen. The buzzer is activated on your screen now. Identify the people in the image collectively. So I want a collective answer and not individual people. So who are these people featured in this image? No one on the buzzer. Take your guesses. Those who haven't used their yellow cards and those answering, take your guesses and we should. Okay, no one going on the buzzer, playing it safe. No one wants the negatives. The answer was, this was the first Indian Olympic contingent along with Dorabji Tata. So Dorabji Tata is featured here. He was the person who financed their travel and their expenses. And this was the first contingent to the Olympics, the first Indian contingent to the Olympics. So should have been, if you were, yeah, perfect. This was the answer. The buzzer weren't used. We have the buzzers cleared. The next question coming on your screen now. A textual question, I'll read it out for you. X originated in Southern or Central Asia, most likely in Iran. Its invention is dated variously from 6th century BC to 1st century Emperor Alexander died. And we have the first person going on the buzzer, Atul. Atul, what's your answer?
I think
Atul?
it's polo.
It is indeed polo. Good crack. It is indeed polo. Plus 100 to Atul. He's playing it safe. He's playing it clever. I'll read out the questions for the rest of you guys. Its invention is dated variously from 6th century BC to 1st century. Emperor Alexander died from exhaustion while playing the same. Qutbuddin Aibak, the Sultan of Delhi, named X as Chogna and accidentally died playing the same. However, the modern version of X is derived from Manipur, where the game was known as Kangji or Kanjai Bazi. So this could have led you to the answer, which is polo. And Atul going on and getting plus 100 on this question, not using his red card, but a good crack, plus 100 to Atul. All right, the buzzers have been cleared. The next question on your screen now. Identify the person who wrote this farewell poem. I'll read out the poem for you guys, and that's okay. I'm ready to let you go. I want you to know now. So we both can savor every moment we have left together, the good and the bad. We have given each other all that we have. And we both know, no matter what I do next, I'll always be that kid with the rolled up socks, garbage can in the corner, 0.5 seconds on the clock, ball in my hands, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, love you always. Identify the person who wrote this farewell poem. Anyone going on the buzzer, those who haven't used the yellow cards, you can use it now. Pushkar going on the buzzer. Yes, Pushkar, what's your answer?
Red card.
All right,
Is it
going on.
Is it Bryant?
Yes, it is indeed Kobe Bryant, and good use of the red card again. Perfect use. You get plus 200, which changes the scenario for the others. Pushkar getting a plus 200. And I would like to read out the quote which he said. I can't relate to lazy people. We don't speak the same language. I don't understand I don't want to understand you. What a legend he was. Kobe Bryant, the answer. He wrote this farewell poem before retiring, obviously. And it's a long poem. I took a snippet out of it, and it was here in this quiz. Perfect one. Pushkar getting a plus 200, which changes the game for everyone else. So you guys need to take your chances now. Perfect one, Pushkar. Moving on to the next question on your screen now. Identify this person shown in the image. Pushkar going again. What's your answer, Pushkar?
Is it Nehru?
Could you explain a bit?
Jo-
How did you get it?
Just by face.
All right,
I mean,
perfect one.
just a guess.
It is indeed Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who had an interest for cricket. So this was a snapshot of that time, and he's seen here sitting with a cricket bat in his hand. A good crack, plus 100 again to Pushkar, getting one more correct in his bag, and moving on with plus 300. Others need to take their chances now and press the buzzer more often. Moving on to the next question on your screen now. Identify the team from its old logo. So this is a logo of a team. This is an old logo. Identify the team from its logo. The buzzers are now active. You can press the buzzer to answer the question. No one going on the buzzer. Make sure you're pressing the buzzer, and time collapses in 1 second. Sarthak going on at the end. Sarthak, what's your answer?
Well, it's a guess. That's why I went at the end, but Manchester United.
It is indeed Manchester United. Good that you went on it. You should have used your cards, but nevertheless, it is indeed Manchester United. Good guess and good crack. Sarthak getting a plus 100 on this question. This is the old logo of Manchester United, which was in the news recently as well. Perfect. We have reached 15 questions. More 10 to go. So make sure you guys are using your cards, your buzzers wisely, and answering the questions. The buzzer is now cleared. Moving on to the next question on your screen.
By the way, what was the score for this last question?
100.
To Sarthak.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. On your screen now. Identify the brand behind this bottle. So this brand was recently in the news, as well as the whole story behind it. Identify this brand who made this bottle. Okay. Sarthak again going on the question, going on the buzzer. What's your answer, Sarthak?
IKEA.
It is indeed IKEA. Could you explain to the others how did he crack this one?
Not sure, but it was related to when Ronaldo lifted the Coke bottle in the press conference. So there was the IKEA bottle. And then they advertised it using that as a marketing campaign.
Perfect, perfect. That's the story behind this one. So Cristiano Ronaldo said only water, and IKEA decided to make an advertisement about it and made this bottle, which is reusable, for $2. Perfect one. Cristiano Ronaldo, the back answer, and the IKEA was the answer, which Sarthak buzzed first and got it correct. Plus 100 to Sarthak.
Yeah.
Yash. All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. The buzzers are now clear. Moving on to the next question on your screens now. I want you to connect these three images and reach to a person. Sarthak, going on again. What is the answer, Sarthak?
Red card, Yuvraj Singh.
It is indeed Yuvraj Singh. Could you explain again, how did you connect these three images?
Stuart Broad, 6 sixes, Kings 11 Punjab. And third one, I'm not sure, but it's maybe his brand logo.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. It is indeed his brand. It is his brand named UV Can. So UV Can. Kings 11 Punjab, his first IPL team. So he played for Kings 11 Punjab, and I think he was the captain as well, long back when IPL started. And Stuart Broad, yes, you were right, 6 sixes. And recently he again posted on his Instagram regarding the 6 sixes and remembering it. Perfect crack. He gets a plus 100 again. And
I guess plus 200
card.
used red
All
card.
right, plus 200 to Sarthak. He moves to the lead, I believe, but we'll find out after 20 questions are over. But the answer is indeed Yuvraj Singh. Perfect answer. The buzzers are now clear for the next question on your screens now. Oops, yeah. I want you to identify this trophy. This trophy is given to a person for a particular feat, but the name of the trophy is fairly common, fairly known. It's well-known trophy. I want you to identify this trophy. I want you to name the trophy. No one on the buzzer. Take your chances. Those who haven't used the yellow cards. Swagat, yes, you have buzzed in. And yes, what's your answer?
Red card, Lord Stanley Cup.
It is indeed Lord Stanley Cup, and good one on the red card, getting plus 200 on this question. It is indeed the Stanley Cup. This is given to the ice hockey winners, and it's a huge trophy. Perfect one on that. So Swagat getting plus 200. And the buzzers have been reset. Moving on to the next question on your screens now. I want you to identify this stadium. Bhanu with the first buzz. Yes, Bhanu.
Motera Cricket Stadium, Ahmedabad.
Okay, how do we know it more commonly as?
Narendra Modi Stadium. It's the world's largest stadium.
Perfect. Yes, it is indeed the Narendra Modi Stadium, or commonly known as Motera Stadium in Ahmedabad. Perfect one. I just wanted to keep this one for a free plus 100. The others who buzzed in, you were just a slightly late, but Bhanu with the first buzz, and he gets himself plus 100. It is indeed the Narendra Modi Stadium. Final question before we check the scores once again on your screens. Coming up now, I want you to connect these two images to a particular thing. So Bhanu, going in again, what's your answer, Bhanu?
Is it connected to the Wimbledon Championship?
Yes, it is indeed the Wimbledon Championship. Plus 100 to Bhanu yet again, and I think he moves on to the lead now. But the connect was, this is the outside the venue of Wimbledon where they have players, their statues, and this is the strawberry and cream, which is a common snack there while watching the Wimbledon. So this is the strawberries and cream, and this is the statues. Perfect one. Moving, we'll check the answer. It is indeed the Wimbledon. Bhanu gets another 100 points. We'll have a score check now. and we'll see
Yeah.
who is leading.
Well, if I share the screen, your screen share will stop, by the way.
Okay. You can share your screen. No worries.
Yeah. Cool. So this is, you can see, maybe. Is it visible?
Yes, it is visible.
Yeah. So Amrish at 100 points, he have used yellow card. Swagat, who used his red card, is at 200. Bhanu has used his yellow card, is at 400. Pushkar has used his yellow and red card, is at 300. Atul used his yellow and is at 200. Sridhar with used yellow card is at 100. Sarthak with yellow and red used is at 500. Parthiv has used his yellow but is at 0.
All right. Is everyone, am I audible, Yash?
Yeah, perfectly.
All right. Is everyone fine with the scores? Everyone noted down the scores and we'll move. You can stop your screen share. I'll share my screen.
Yeah.
Okay, let me know once the screen is visible and
Yeah, it's visible.
all right. We'll come back to the quiz. All right. I hope the buzzers are now clear and the thing is reset. Everyone, final 5 questions, which will decide our winners for the day. And the next question on your screen now. This person is the founder of what? So I want you to give me what did he found? Like what was the thing? Sridhar, your answer. You have buzzed in first.
Olympics.
Could you be more specific?
Like this is the French person. I forgot his name actually, but he started the Olympics, I guess. I'm not sure of his name. The question is founder of what, right?
Okay. I would give you that a plus 100 to you. He is the founder of the International Olympic Committee or the Modern Olympics.
Yeah, that's what modern Olympics. His name is Coubertin, I think.
Yes.
I guess.
Coubertin, and he founded the IOC or the International Olympic Committee. There was a question on this in the prelims as well, and I hope you got that one correct. But moving on to the last 4 questions on your screen and on the buzzer coming up now. Identify the person from this image. Bhanu going in very quickly, lightning speed here. Bhanu, what's the answer?
I'll take the risk and go the red card.
All right.
Rahul Dravid.
It is indeed Rahul Dravid. Plus 200 on this question. Good risk. Good that you used a red card at this stage, and I think you have taken the lead. Perfect one. This is the commitment consistency class and the wall basically. So the wall would give you the answer, and this is a thing outside one of the stadiums in India, and this features the tests and the ODI scores, and it is indeed Rahul Dravid. Good crack on this. Last 3 questions. The next question coming up on your screen now. I want you to name this ball. So this ball had a particular name, and this was the official World Cup ball. So I want you to name the ball. I don't want an Adidas as the answer. It is shown in the screen. I would want you to be more specific. Last 10 questions on the buzzer. Otherwise, the question collapses. No one taking their chances. Sarthak going on with the buzzer, the first person buzzing in. Sarthak, what's your answer?
It's something with a star. It's Telstar maybe, or something with a star.
I would give you plus 100 for this answer. Telstar it is. Telstar is the name of the ball, and this is also the name of a telecommunication satellite. So Telstar was the first official ball. As you can see, it was made in Pakistan, and it is now in a museum, properly kept. And this was the first match ball which was used and made by Adidas. Perfect one, plus 100 to Sarthak. I don't know if this changes the dynamics of the quiz, but last two questions coming up.
Just a minute, Arnav. I am disconnected from the buzzer and now it's saying that it is full.
All right, I'll get you back in. Could you try now again? Could you use the same?
Yeah, thank you.
All right, perfect. We have everyone in the buzzer now, 15 seconds on the clock. Last two questions, the last penultimate question coming up on your screen. Now, which evolutionary bat was launched and used by Matthew Hayden in 2010? So this, as you can see in the image, we have 6 people going on the buzzer, but the first person was Pushkar. Pushkar, what's the answer?
It's Mungus.
It is Mungus. Of like you could get it from the image. Perfect one. Good speed, and the buzzers have now been cleared. Plus 100 to Pushkar. It is indeed the mongoose bat, which was banned later, which had a long grip but a short hitting space. But if you hit it from here, it would go for a 6. And this was banned later for use. But mongoose bat it is. And the buzzers are cleared for the last question. I want you to be very careful with this question. It could take you either ways. If you are coming in 4th, just take your guesses, use a red card if you haven't already. Take your chances. If you're on the lead, I would request you to stay and continue leading. But the next question on your screen, coming up, the final question for today's quiz on your screens. Now, this coal-plated horse-drawn buggy originally belonged to the Viceroy of India during the British era. After partition, both Pakistan and India wanted this fancy buggy, and there was no higher power to resolve the quarrel. How do you think they resolved and settled this dispute? So I'll show you the buggy as well. This is the buggy still used by the President of India. And Sridhar has gone for the buzzer. Yes, Sridhar. Are you using any cards?
No, it's actually a wild guess.
All right.
Not sure. Maybe they played a cricket match.
I'm afraid that is the wrong answer. Good that you didn't go for the cards. A minus 100 to Sridhar on a cricket match. No, it wasn't the Lagan sequel, but no, that wasn't the answer. The answer was they did a toss, and obviously India won. As you can see in the slide, this was the latest image of our president, and this buggy is still there. So to resolve this issue, they did a toss between India and Pakistan, and India won the toss and eventually got the buggy to them. A good quiz today. Sridhar losing out 100 points at the end. I really want to check the scorecard and see who finishes first, second, third, and so on. Yash.
Oh, by the way, there's a tie. Like, you'll see it in a sec. Yeah.
All right. We have. Yes.
Yeah, we have Sarthak and Bhanu at 600 points, so they are tying for position. And I guess third is at a third position, Pushkar.
All right. We have a third position. Congratulations, Pushkar. And there's a fight for first and second. I have one tiebreaker question with me. I knew something of this sort would happen, and Bhanu and I think Sarthak on the. Okay, perfect. Yash, you could stop sharing. I have my tiebreaker question ready with me. I'll share it in a second. Yes. So this is the tiebreaker question coming up on your screen. I want you. Okay, so I'll explain the rules. This is only for Bhanu and Sarthak, those who are going for the tiebreaker. I would want you to buzz, okay, to answer, and only the person answering will get the opportunity. And then if they get it wrong, the other person wins. So this is how the tiebreaker works. If you're buzzing in, make sure you have the answer with you. There's one tiebreaker question. I hope it is sufficient for this quiz. Otherwise, I have to invent a new question on the spot. Okay. I hope the buzzer is ready with you, Sarthak and Bhanu. Your question coming up on your screen now. Where is the Olympic flame lit months before the opening of the Olympic Games? Yes, Bhanu. Bhanu going in with the buzzer and could possibly be the winner of this.
It's lit in Greece, where the first Olympic
Whoa,
where the first Olympic Games was held.
perfect,
Huh?
perfect. It is indeed Greece, Athens. And we have the answer given by Bhanu, who wins today's quiz. From over 60 participants coming to top 8 to coming to top 1, and we have the other winner, which is Sarthak, who comes in second, and Pushkar, who comes in third. But the others feature in the quiz club points table leaderboard, and the answer is indeed Athens, Greece, which is a beautiful city, and the flame is lit months before it goes to the host city to be lit again. Perfect answer by Bhanu, winning the quiz, playing it beautifully, 600 points in a quiz, perfectly done, using the red cards, using the yellow cards wisely. For those joining in from our YouTube live, we have come to the end of the quiz. We have our winners with us. Pushkar coming in third, Sarthak coming in second. First position goes to Bhanu, who receives Bluelearn coins. The top 3 receive Bluelearn coins, and the others can join the quiz club, where we have daily questions at 6 p.m., which you can answer and win Bluelearn coins every day. And this happens exclusively on Discord. Bhanu, could you mute your mic?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. The quiz club is live on our website, and you could join the WhatsApp club, WhatsApp group for more updates regarding the training sessions. So we have seasoned quizzers coming in for training sessions, which will be happening in the first or second week of October, where we have seasoned Tata Crucible winners or other quiz club members taking the training sessions according to the theme of the month. So we have the next quiz, which will be in October, which is the business quiz. And we'll have a training session 2 weeks or 1 week prior to the quiz, so that you're warmed up pretty well and you're used to how the quiz works, how you crack questions. You can join the WhatsApp group. You can join in the Discord channels for further updates and further questions. Perfect quiz. We hope you enjoyed the questions. If you enjoyed the questions, make sure you comment down and mention which question you like the best. You can join in the Discord channels as well, where more people, more quizzers talk frequently and answer questions. Perfect. That's a good end to today's quiz. Yash, you can stop the live. Thank you so much.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Is it possible